What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Midnight Joshi. Of course, as always, presented by the Dragon Chronicle podcast, which you can listen to every Saturday night. And today, I'm here to dive a little bit more into Syuri and Saya Kamatani's winner-takes-all match for the IWGP Women's Championship, which is held by Syuri, and the New Japan Strong Women's title, which is held by the also current reigning, defending World of Stardom champion Saya Kamatani. So here is my thing, right? Saya has a lot of momentum in Stardom, being the main champion. She's coming off a successful defense at Dream Queendom against Orianu, and she just beat Momo last month at Crimson Nightmare. So Saya is someone that you don't want to look weak, you don't want to lose or anything like that, right? But Syuri has been the one, I think, and personally, in my personal opinion, out of all these champions, I think Syuri has been the one mainly holding the belt down and being the right person to lead the future of that IWGP Women's title. And therefore, I think Syuri should win this match on Wrestle Kingdom on Sunday, because of the whole simplest fact that Saya's stuff is happening in Stardom. These matches tend to go quicker in New Japan. And Syuri is a respected wrestler, so it's not going to be a massive loss. And you can do a very protective loss if you want Syuri to win this match and retain their title and win the other title. You can protect Saya, even by loss. I wouldn't be surprised if they went to a draw or some sort, but I think that would honestly hurt Saya more than a loss. So, I don't think that's going to take away anything of Saya. It might turn, yes, Saya is beatable, but then you can give Saya more successful defenses, one or two more defenses before she actually loses that belt. Because I don't think she's going to go on this monstrous Roman Reigns run like other people are saying. I think people are honestly talking out of their head, or they're misunderstanding everything. So, in all honesty, I think that's the best way to go about it. I could see this going either way. I wouldn't be surprised if Saya won the match, but I don't want it to be like a Mercedes thing where you're holding 3 belts. Which brings me to my next topic. The New Japan Strong Women's title and the IWGP Women's title needs to be unified. We do not need both belts. And I don't care if I offend somebody for saying that, because of the simple fact, we're already enough of us out here complaining about the lackluster booking that both of these titles have had. Okay? We've all done sat there and said that New Japan Strong title was literally made for Mercedes. She won it. Now she's doing more AEW and other things. So, if she wanted to always come back, she could literally win that IWGP title. It would not be the first time. Some are going to say, well, she won't be able to defend it. Okay, we've went a while without that title being defended. New Japan seems very confused on what they want to do with both belts. And it's harder. It's kind of like the way we were with the mid-card titles for the women on WWE, where they've got things more under control with the IC title for the women, not so much the US title for the women. They're focusing on one belt right now more so than the other. I think if you just combine these 2 belts right here, it would be way easier for them to focus on it. Now, if Syuri does win, who steps to the plate next? Because I was thinking maybe Starlight Kid, but Starlight Kid is literally stepping into Saya for the World of Stardom title. which we can talk more about that later. But if, for instance, I think somebody like Azumi, she was already New Japan Strong Women's Champion, so maybe she could be a good challenger for Syuri. Rena. There's so many different ones. I could have even seen Bea Priestley coming back in there, in that mix. Because I feel like if Saya wins this, it's going to be harder to book around that for the World of Stardom title, whereas you're just going to have to combine everything all together, all the stories together. And we're already doing a unification match with the freaking, not IC title. It needs to be IC title, global title, and world title. But quite honestly, I think the best thing is just let Syuri go ahead, win this, do a protective loss, because we do not want Saya to look weak at all. But you can literally, honestly, what we can do is, if Syuri wins this, Syuri could challenge for a shot at the World of Stardom title, but Saya beats her there. She's not losing this till spring or summer. We'll get back more on topic with that later, because Stardom does have a show on the 3rd. But I just kind of want to make a video diving into this a little more. I do plan to do some Marigold First Dream predictions tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, y'all have a great new year, and I will see y'all next time.